In this lesson, we will understand the concept of units in CSS. So this topic is crucial for almost every lesson under the CSS tutorial. These are basically the length units. Let's say you need to set the margin, padding, font size for any element. So you should understand that what unit we will add. We just saw the px, the pixel unit. There are many other units. Let us understand them with examples. I told you that the units are basically the length units. Let's say you want to set the font size for H1 heading. You can set it as 14px. You can use the px unit as well as the inches also, the points also. Here we have shown the px. So let us see some examples to understand. Here we have shown that we have a paragraph. We are styling the paragraph. So for the line height as well as the padding, we have set different units. We have set the ex unit as well as the px unit. With that, for the h1 heading, we have set the font size using the in unit, that is the inches unit. When we will see a live running example, we will use these units also. So you must be wondering that how we bifurcate these units. Okay. So for that, we have absolute as well as relative units. Let us see them one by one. So the following are the absolute units. Okay, we just saw the inches pixel unit. Okay, we also have the cm, double m, that is millimeters unit also. Points, pc unit. We have used the px unit. The inches is basically 1 inch is equal to 96 px. Similarly, 1 pt, that is points, is equal to 1 by 72 of 1 inch. Okay, so all these are related, you can see. 1 pica is equal to 12 points, that is 1 pica is equal to these 12 points. Then we also have the relative units. In this, you can see if you want to set the width or height relative to the viewport, you can use the VW and VH. With that, we also have the EM, EX, Vmin and VMax relative units. The last two are related to the viewport. Now let us see an example, live running example, to understand some of these units. Here we are using VS Code. We created a folder on the desktop and all our files go inside this folder. For this lesson, let us create a new file. Right click, click new file, name it index8.html. Now let us see an example. I'll take the previous code, copy, paste. Okay, here what we did, we added similar styles for h1, h2 and p tag. Now let's say I'll only set for p tag. Let me keep it as it is. File, save all, right click, open in default browser. Okay, so this is our output. You can see we have the following p tag and we have styled the color to blue as well as the font weight to bold. Now let us do some changes and add the font size. Okay, I'll use the font -size property, and first I'll show you the px, that means the pixels unit, measurement in screen pixels. I'll set 15px. File, save all. Okay, right click, open in default browser. I'll show in different tabs to show the difference. Now here is the output. You can spot the difference. We just set 15px. Let me set it to 20px so that the things are more clear. I'll go to file, save all. Now I'll just refresh it. The default paragraph text font size, and here we have 20px. Now what I'll do to show the difference, I'll set this to, let's say, inches. So I hope you remember 1 inch is equal to 96px. Okay. I'll just set it to 0.5 inches. So 1 inch is equal to 96 px. Okay, so 0.5 inch is equal to 48 px. Okay, I'll save it and run. File, save all. Right click, open in default browser. Here it is, you can see 48 px. We have set the same. Okay, now for the same I'll set pt points. So 1 pt, that is 1 point, is equal to 1 by 72 of 1 inch. Okay, 1 inch. Okay, so let me run it and see the difference. File, save all. Right click, open in default browser. You can see it's not even visible. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just mention 10 pt and go to file, save all, refresh it. Okay, now it is visible. Okay, so now we saw the difference between pt, that is points absolute unit. We also saw the pixels inches absolute unit, and we also saw the pixels unit. Okay, so we changed the font size of the p tag just to show an example. So guys, we saw how to work with the units in CSS. This is quite important for all other lessons in CSS. This will show you how to set the length units using the absolute as well as relative units. Thank you for watching the video.